Alrighty, it's morning. Welcome back, everyone. Mutt's doing Mutt
Look
things.
what I have for you.
He's getting some dried wolf meat for his morning meal. Not so much. Okay, who's he going to get some praise?
Aye.
Yes,
Come
you
here.
are. You're going to get some praise, Mutt. And you can
Aye.
get some more
Come
praise.
here.
And a little bit more
Aye.
praise.
Come here.
Right, now
Here you
I'll
go.
attempt
Take
to
it.
feed him. Go on. Get into it.
God bless. How's it going?
That's good. Alright, while they're doing that, we're going to go up the hill here. See what old mate has to say about us painting Sigismund and some Gentile humour on. Ha ha ha. Smoking.
It's done. Oldbram's bull isn't as white as it used to be.
I knew you wouldn't let me down, mate. Olbram must be having a fit. I can almost see it.
To hell with the fucking pricks. The lousy cities are...
All right, then. Here's the reward I promised you. Every last groschen.
Thanks.
And since you already got caught up in our little dispute, maybe you can help me with something else.
Hey, why
So,
not?
what can I help the Takovites with this time?
We're planning to meet with the Geliovites in the pasture that they keep arguing with us about. We'll sort it all out with them there. Nicely. Man to man. Wouldn't you like to join us?
Yes, I would.
Why not? After painting that bull, it would actually be quite a pleasant change to talk things over face to face.
Aye. Talk. We'll get into a huge argument and then start punching each other in the gob. So then, should I send for Oldbram so we can get going?
Wouldn't you rather call an end to this endless feud with the Geliovites? That way, you'd each have half of the pasture, and everyone's happy, no?
Chance would be a fine thing. Oldbram will never give up. He says the whole pasture is his.
The borders by the orchard, that's where I got my ass kicked.
Who knows what the old fool got his ass kicked for back then.
You should talk to the bailiff and get him to support you.
Thrush! He already said ages ago he doesn't want to get involved. He even threatened us with the stocks if we keep bothering him.
Well, as you wish. You know what? I'll go have a talk with Thrush. Would you wait for me for a bit?
All right, but don't get your hopes up. And don't you go ganging up with them Gelioff bastards against us. It was
I
good to
won't.
see you, my friend.
Don't worry, I won't rat y'all out. Trying to find the exit. Alright. Bailiff is here somewhere. Okay, no. Bailiff. Billy Joe. Customer.
Can I help you?
No, you're not the bailiff. This guy look a bit bailiffy. No, he looks a bit peasanty.
Careful.
Oh, I think I have to go and talk to the bailiff, like... Yes. That'll be the bailiff down in...
with you.
Yeah, that's, Talk to bailiff Thrush, yes. Oh, now I had a horse perk, didn't I? player. Skills, horsemanship, yes. Head start 2. Yeah, need that. So we need fresh. So we need final stretch 2, and Roadrunner before we do the. Mutt, you took a slash on.
Don't think I can't see you.
On Sunday, are you? No. And nor should you. Except I don't have a bullet, and you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the priest first.
Oh,
He says
excuse
it's all
me.
right.
Here,
I'll be
Thrush.
happy to help you, friend.
I came because of the arguments between Takoff and Jelliov.
What happened this time? Did old Bram piss in Project's
Yep.
ale barrels again like last year?
No, but they're getting ready to meet up and beat each other up.
Let them do it then! Maybe a few knocks to the skull will do them good, and they'll leave me alone.
How did the arguments between the Takovites and Jeliovites start, anyway?
What do I know? I was a young lad back then, but it's all because of that bloody pasture. Both villages claim that it belongs to them, but nobody has any evidence. So they split it in half, but neither side is particularly happy about it.
Shouldn't you find out who the damn pasture belongs to, then, Bailiff?
Why should I? Let them eat each other for all I care. In the worst case, I'll put them all in the stocks. That should sort them out.
This guy's a dropkick.
I'm sure you have enough worries, as is. And the Takovites and Jeliovites are just wasting your time. Wouldn't it be worth it to sort it out?
That it would. Bandits are running wild. My daughter is leaving the house. I don't have time for those morons right now. How the fuck am I supposed to find out who the pasture belongs to? I looked in the Chronicle. Things like that tend to be there. But Bailiff Brada, who was here before me, must have been a lunatic. You'd have to be mad to make any sense of that book.
Then let me have a look. I may not be mad, but maybe I'll find something you overlooked. You won't have to worry about anything.
You want to touch such a rare book with those filthy peasant hands? Have you lost your mind?
Filthy peasant hands. Do you know how many books I've read? And I never fold corners. If there's anything actually useful in the Chronicle, I'll find it.
Fine, have it your way. Maybe you'll manage to make some sense of Brada's bullshit. But if I find out you've even opened that book too harshly, you'll have me to answer to.
All right.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I was just visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men, and that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Okay. Ooh, Skull Crushers 2. Recipe for buck's blood. Ooh, common longsword. Nice. We should borrow that. Read. Truscovitz Chronicle, as laid down by Bailiff Brada. In the summer of the year 1327, it was quite eventful. Quam gravis nesta eat. It seems impossible to write it all down here. Fear then sank its claws especially into... old Zedna, who has a cottage near the forest. Now, the other tree is simpler of origin, reminds us of the border between the lands of Tarkov and Zelyov. Optima... The third of the trees provides protection from the storm, where it attracts lightning. There are hundreds of similar places, but next time we will tell about them, so as not to shame other counties. Hang on. Here we go. Albert and his band are said to have been defeated here 100 years ago, and the tree adorns the site of his death. The other tree is simpler origin, reminds us of the border between the lands of Tarkov and Zelyov. So the tree's the border. Interesting. Ah. Okay. This story should therefore be a warning to future generations that a new way of marking boundaries must be created. Yes. Okay.
This Latin phrase looks important. Otherwise it wouldn't be written in red, would it? Fecit ordinem in region ope claviferae. I should try to find somebody who could translate it for me.
How can I help you today, friend?
The scribe.
I need to translate something from Latin. You're an educated man, aren't you? Would you help me?
Why not? It's nice to see simple folk wanting to get educated. What is it you need translated?
Fecit ordinem in regione ope claviferae.
That's definitely Latin, but what could it mean? In regione is obvious. That's in the country or region. Fecit ordinem is something like to bring order. And clave ferre means iron spike or maybe nail. So, brought order to the region with the help of an iron nail. Where did you hear that nonsense?
That's not important. The main thing is I know what it means, and hopefully it'll help me in my work. Thank you.
Find the border nail in the pasture. Nice. Yeah. Come back for those recipes and stuff. Beautiful. All right, we're making progress on this now. We have to go way over here. Oh, I'd done crime in Zhelyov, so they must know I did it. Oh well. I can't go to Zhelyov for a couple of days. That's okay because I've got no real jobs in Zhelyov. Zhelyov, not really much in there, so we can work around Zhelyov. So let's go back to Tarkov and actually, what we'll do is we'll get something to eat while we're here. Have a quick wash. Unimus. Let's grab her. Hey, Redoman's wife. You're gonna stir that, aren't you, Redoman's wife? Shame they couldn't animate the fire. Milena, could you stop stirring? Some of us wanna, some of us want to eat that. I'd like to eat it. Oh, right, I'll eat my own food. Let's go with dried perch. And some dried cheese. 110. Gluttonous! Isn't that right, Mutt? Hang on. Mutt! Oh.
Come here, boy.
Good boy.
Look what I have for you.
Here, get some dried wolf meat up here. And some more praise.
Aye, come here.
Good. Alright, Pebbles the Wonder Horse. Let's go, sir. We're on the road to nowhere.
Go! Quick!
Whoa!
Ah, here's the damn nail. Right in the middle of the pasture. Olbram and Prochek won't be happy.
Yeah, we're doing fast travel for this. Could ride down there, but Nothing really to be gained by it. Horseman points, I guess, is probably the only. Where's the bailiff of Buffhead Town? Hey, Barra. Oh, there he is.
I finally found the damn border between the Takov and Zhelyov parts of the pasture.
How the hell did you manage that?
I found it in that chronicle of yours. It wasn't easy, but we can finally put an end to all that endless fighting.
Oh, about fucking time. So then, are you sure you found the right place?
Definitely. Bailiff Brada took iron nails and used them to mark the border so that people wouldn't forget where it is. One of them is in the oak tree on the pasture.
That's nice of him and all, but he could have fucking told somebody about it. Who can make sense of those writings of his? At least old Bram and Project will leave us alone now. Go to them, and when you all meet in the pasture, I'll ride over and settle this nonsense once and for all. And if those two start arguing again, I'll be hammering nails into their arses instead of trees.
What's new?
I was just visited by one of... He said he found more fresh...
What do you mean more?
That we found... I've been digging up, and that's about...
That sounds interesting.
Just graves. We talked about that already. Alright. Fortunately, our mate in Tarkov's not going to like that. And we haven't got down to the...
Come and hear something you won't believe. I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and
Damn
experienced.
it. No charlatan.
I apologize.
I was hoping it was going to be a charlatan.
Good afternoon, sir.
I sorted everything out. Let's go and meet the Zhelyevites and have a discussion.
Finally! Come on, let's call the lads over and send for Olbram. Well, Zhelyevites, did you miss us?
Of course they did. I reckon they hardly slept a wink.
Can you blame them? I'd rather come and get a beating than hang around in Zhelyov too.
You see? They're provoking us again. There's no use trying to negotiate with them.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard, right over there.
You know what? Now you'll get smacked around here too.
Enough! Does anybody here have anything better to do?
Trust? What are you doing here?
This shouldn't concern you, bailiff. We'll just beat those bastards' arses and go home.
Don't you think there's been enough fighting and nonsense?
I won't tolerate this nonsense in my territory.
Tell that to the Zhelyevites. Maybe they'll finally get it into their thick heads that this pasture is ours.
In your dreams, you Takovite swine!
Kurva! Be quiet already!
You're both wrong. The pasture is split in half. From here to that oak over there is Zhelyov property, and from the oak on, it belongs to Takov.
We're supposed to share with them? Ha!
How do you know? You're not even from around here.
But unlike you, yokels, he can read. It's all there, black on white, in the Troskovitz Chronicle. So you'll obey it and finally give it a rest.
They've done so much to hurt us. They should have to make it up to us. Make them pay.
None of that. They're the ones always provoking us. You know what? Let's give them a nice final bashing.
Knock it off already. Haven't you had enough of all this senseless arguing over the years? All those worthless problems and wasted time? Can't you just shake hands and make up?
That's right. From this point forward, this dispute is over. And if I hear about anyone causing trouble again, I'll have you all clapped in the pillory. Together. Now pack up and go home.
Well, Grandpa, are you satisfied?
Kurwa. Not
I'll
in
be
the
with you.
slightest.
Yeah.
You?
No.
Well, at least it's fair. But I'd still rather punch you in the face.
Now, I hope the Takovites and Jeliovites won't be at each other's throats for a while.
I can hardly believe it. I'm sure Lord von Berghoff will be delighted with how I handled it.
How you handled it?
I?
Yep.
With a little help from you. True enough. It's nice that someone deals with problems instead of making more for a change.
Thank you is nice and all, but it's customary to add a few groschen too.
Yeah.
Groschen? Easy for you to say, but where to get them? The harvest was poor last year, the winter was harsh, and the rat house needs fixing. Since you did so well with the Chronicle, I have another book of knowledge for you. I didn't get much out of it myself, but maybe you'll find something revealing in it. That's a damn fine reward, don't you think?
My word. Thank you.
We got a book. We've got aim, fire. Ooh, master studies. Nice. Excellent. Hey, so we've got the Voivode. We've got to get back to doing Voivode things, but we need to do some fighting. Alright, so where is... Got to get all the way down there. You know what? Oh, shit. Oh well, we got away. Where are you going, Bishop? Bloody... You utter plod.
God be with you, neighbour. Good afternoon.
I've got news about that poacher that you sent me to catch.
And? Did you catch him?
Not exactly.
What does that mean?
Well, you know how you said this poacher leaves a mess behind?
I know, the weasel. That really makes my blood boil.
Anyway, that's how the wolves sniffed him out. He didn't stand a chance against them. There wasn't much left of him, but I brought at least this as proof.
Show me. A hunting knife. This knife will be no use to him now. But still, no one deserves such a fate, getting ripped to pieces by wolves. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to grieve over him.
You said something about a ghost. Will you tell me what that's all about?
Hold your horses. All in good time. If you help with another poacher, I'll tell you the whole story about the ghost. Or are you tired of walking through our beautiful forest?
No, I'm not actually.
Oh, leave it out. Tell me about the next poacher.
What do you want to know?
There's a lot of poachers on the rampage here, aren't there? Is there anything different about this one?
This poacher is operating on a big scale.
A big scale?
He's killing so much game that he must be selling it somewhere. It's much more than he could use himself. Only, to prove anything, I'd have to grill all the innkeepers in the area. They wouldn't tell me anything anyway.
Where does this one hunt? Any idea where I should go looking?
A stone's throw from here, in the woods around Samine Pond.
Christ, it's right here under your nose.
I don't like going into them forests, to tell the truth. Even though they're nice and close, there's
Not much of a
something not
gamekeeper.
right about them. The game is often frightened. He uses that to his advantage. Miller Kreisel occurred to me. He looks out over that area, so he might know something, even if he is a bit of a strange one.
Actually, Crazel has people working for him who live even closer. I'll ask them.
Whatever you say.
What should I do with him? Arrest him and take him to Troskowitz?
If some wild beast doesn't mete out justice first, aye. If he's not willing, force him. But make sure he's not too battered.
Yeah, I understand. Thanks. I'll go and find him.
Good luck.
Alright, we can get most of this done now.
God,
Pebbles the Wonder Horse.
Quick!
Did I go the wrong? No. Didn't go the right way to get to the lair. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, bunny.
Lord be with you.
You too.
Gamekeeper Varrel sent me into the forest to look for a poacher. I hope you don't have anything to do with it.
I don't have time for poaching. But it's true, you can sometimes hear some bastards on the hill above us. But none of them has dared to come down here. I reckon they're afraid of getting into a chat with Zenek and having their day ruined.
Thanks. I'll search deeper in the forest then.
Alright. Let's get up here into the, leave them to their gunpowdering, and we'll get up here and look for some poachers. Keep an eye out for signs. Keep an eye out. Alright, we're in the zone. Oh, no. Poacher sign.
Oh, someone's making camp here, but it looks like a bandit's camp.
Yeah, let's get kitted back up nice and I think I have a collar, do I? No. We should sell some of that stuff.
you value your life...
No.
I'm all yours! Fuck you! Bad luck! I've been waiting for you.
Oh, no! I'm done with this!
Sick!
Who are these bandits? Could they be the ones I'm looking for? I should look around their camp.
Good boy, Matt. Yeah.
Come here!
Yes, let's praise.
You silly
boy.
mutt. Aye, aye, you silly doggy. Here you go. Take it.
The old runaway perch trick. Alright, let's get back up here. We established where that camp was. Ah.
Interesting. This is definitely evidence.
Common warhammer? Nah. Ooh, yep, male collar. Need one of them. Ooh. Nice gear. Silver Warlord's badge. I'll take some of that. Lower Samine Poacher's kit. Ooh. Ooh, Silver Cross with insignia. Mead. Yep. Groshen, brocade. Grab all of that. Never sleep. Another guy to loot here. Homemade hunting sword. Not worth it. Groshen. Alright. Pebbles the Wonder Horse. Come forth, my darling. I have... Oops. Ooh, that needs a bit of work. Armor. We do need to go and... We do need to do a sale. Cool. Do I need to do anything else? Find evidence of poaching.
Interesting.
Alright, well. Guess we can go back and report. Don't think we're going to make it in time. Let's hope it's not too late. Oh no, good.
Oh, it's late. What do you want from me?
I found those poachers, like you asked me to.
Poachers? More than one?
Yes.
Yeah. A whole band of them. And not just poachers.
How do you figure?
From the way they were armed to the teeth. Their camp is a little to the south of the pond. It's full of loot.
Somewhere by the rocks? But that's damn close. Got any proof they're there?
I found this on them.
Typical. The fuckers know what they're doing.
This lot weren't willing to listen to reason. So I dealt with them. They won't be doing any more poaching.
Blimey. You took them on all by yourself. Well, you saved me having to persuade Bailiff Thrush to send the Troskovitz garrison after them.
Are you going to finally tell me about the ghost?
Aye, I will. I need you to catch him. This ghost fella is a poacher too. But he ain't like any other poacher we've had, I can tell you.
What else can you tell me about him? Why do you think he's different than the other poachers?
He's one big mystery, that bastard. He's a damn good hunter. Every shot hits the mark. A real archery master. On the other hand, he leaves a right mess. And the way he guts the animals is shoddy. I ain't sure if he does it on purpose or he's just sloppy.
Sounds like it's some cumin.
Nah. Them nomads have a real respect for animals and wouldn't waste any part of a catch. But it's true, there's a lot that suggests this ghost ain't local.
Where should I look for him?
That bastard is poaching between my patch and Vostatek's. He knows it's the least patrolled area, since we don't quite know which one of us is responsible for it. You just need to head north a bit from Trotsky Castle.
To the north of the castle? Any idea where I should start?
You can start at the crossroads, northeast of the castle. Search the rocks there. Like I says, us huntsmen don't go there much, so we don't know the area.
Do you want me to send him to the gallows?
Exactly. If he ain't already wolf food or ain't armed to the teeth.
I'll get on it then.
I can't wait to see how this turns out.
Thanks, boss. Can I crash here?
I need something repaired. Can I spend the night here?
We're not set up for that here.
I'll pay you well if you let me spend the night here every now and then.
Forgive me, sir, unless you want to sleep on the hay.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be happy to pay for that bed of hay. Agreed. I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Thank you, and a good night to you, sir.
I'm not even going to haggle with this bloke, because I quite like him.
Where should I lie down?
It'll be best to sleep in the attic of our hunting lodge. You silly doggy.
Aha, here we go. Do I get a... No, don't get a chest out of this one. But I do get a sleep and save. Perfect. Leave that on for a minute. Alright, so let's go after the ghost. Ooh. Ooh, I can do some sharpening here. Cool. Let's do our sword.
That should do it. Here you go. Take it.
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week. And the one before that.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
for you. Pickled
You
cabbage
silly
drives out the
doggy.
black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
What fluids?
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill.
You idiot. You've been hanging around with Miller Crazel again, haven't you?
And what if I have? He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like.
All
But
right.
If I told you,
Alright,
they
kids,
gave
what are we
3
gonna do?
times as much milk after you.
Let's get after... Let's get after the ghost. Well, yeah, we might be able to fit that in. Before we call this an app. But I wanted to do the quick little bit of fast travel. Get up here, and then we'll... We'll get Pebbles the Wonder Horse. We'll go around the castle and work out where this crossroads
Quick.
is.
Go. Quick. Quick.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Ugh. You want to try me?
Oh,
I'll sort you out.
this goes quite good. Oh shit! Mark got injured. Damn it! quite good with his axe.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! Fuck you! I'll beat you to a blood. Jesus, I'm hit! Too slow! I surrender! I surrender!
You're not going anywhere until I say so.
I surrender! Let me go!
Give me everything you have, and I'll let you go.
All right, easy now. Just let me go, and I'll give you everything. Fuck this!
How do I... Shit. How do I get the bassinet up? Hold on a sec. Let's just... crap. Controls. No. Key bindings, that's what I want. Z. I want that. Russian. Yeah, I want that. Ooh, yep. Yep, have some of that. Have some of those. Have some Grushin. And that. Geez. Quite the, it was quite the, to-do, wasn't it, folks? What about the first guy we killed? Where did I get them all? Oh no, I think we might have... I thought I had another one here. He is not... Alright. So, let's... Yeah, gotta sell off some of this stuff. Right, horse is full as a boot. Well, let's go searching for the ghost. Yeah, he said something about...
Whoa!
There's stuff on the rocks over there. Go and have a look. We've got a sloppy poacher that can hunt really well.
Could this be a poacher's workplace? Then the owner might not be far away.
Good deducing there, Henry. Ooh. What do we got here? Piercing arrows. Ooh. Fish likes piercing arrows and marigold. Nice, piercing arrows. Excellent, just what we need. Oh, poacher sign. Mutt, you're back, my good Mutt. Oh, yes, Mutt. Yes, yes. Here, Mutt. Have
Look
some
what I have for you.
dried wolf meat. Get into it. It's running away. Damn praise mechanic.
Good boy. Good boy. Aye, aye. You silly doggy.
Jeez. Okay, that just went weird. Oh, we got a poacher's camp. Mutt, we got a poacher's camp. Are we going to kill the poacher? That poacher looks awfully familiar.
This is a poacher's lair, for sure. So where's the poacher?
I think it's a loudmouth dickhead's lair, but anyway. Judging, he looks very familiar. And that thing that says Hands Cape on also looks very familiar. I'm gonna just, I think I'm gonna have some save your schnapps, because I don't know what's gonna happen here.
Sir Hans, I'm here hunting poachers, and I come across you.
Henry! I never expected you here.
I was sent here by the Nebakov gamekeeper. He said there are poachers here, and I don't have to be King Solomon to figure out who the poacher is, do I? Oh, Jesus! You couldn't choose something different? There's all sorts of ways to make money.
Now hold your horses. How else are we supposed to get some coin quickly so we don't have to go around looking like beggars?
By honest work? This is very risky.
Look, no one found me here until you turned up. And you're only here because you're doing some terribly noble deed again and helping out old grannies in distress. And this is how it turns out.
Are you fucking serious? There are plenty of ways you could earn money. Why poaching of all things?
I've always been good at hunting. Remember how we went hunting together the first time? I really showed you up, didn't I?
No.
As I recall, it was the other way around.
What rot! I'll make a pile of coins selling this game. And then that idiot on the gate will finally believe we're not beggars. He'll be laughing on the other side of his face when we turn up in our finery. And it's a much better way than your idiotic idea with the forge.
You know very well that poaching is a serious crime.
Ah, but this is an exceptional situation. We're messengers. It's only through unfortunate circumstances that we ended up like this. If von Berghoff knew about it, he wouldn't even regard it as poaching. Besides, he'd never leave an honoured guest and a noble to go hungry.
You do know that if they caught you, von Berghoff would never even hear of it.
Henry, you've got to look at it in the broader perspective.
Jesus.
He's a flog, this bloke, I swear. He is an absolute ruddy flog. An absolute flog.
And what are you doing with the game you hunt?
Thanks to my bargaining skills, I've got to deal with an excellent trader in Troskowitz.
And you realise that this trader of yours could snitch on you if he's in a corner? Or just for the reward?
My trader is reliable.
Maybe, but someone might see you together.
That's not going to happen. We're careful.
The gamekeeper wants to get rid of poachers around here, and I promise to help him do it.
Well, that's awkward for you, isn't it? Any idea what you're going to tell him?
Well, have you? Surely you don't expect me to tell him I didn't find anyone?
Why the hell not? You just found some abandoned camp, no? It's a stroke of luck that he sent you, eh?
I'm hauling your ass in, Hans.
You have to stop doing it. We can't risk you getting found out. Maybe just by chance.
And have you any better idea of how we get to the castle? Eh? Look at the state of yourself. No matter how you dress up, you still have straw sticking out of your boots. With my plan, we'd have at least some chance.
And what am I supposed to tell the gamekeeper now?
I don't know. Make something up. Maybe you found the poacher and he didn't want to surrender. He attacked you and you beat him. And that's that.
You have to cooperate at least a bit, though. If the gamekeeper is to believe me, the poaching has to stop. I can't convince him the problem is solved if the game keeps disappearing.
You're saying I have to find some other way of making coin on account of this brilliant idea of yours?
You have to. Because the first thing the gamekeeper will do is to send guards here from Troskovitz. And then he'll send for me. Because he'll find out I lied to him.
Oh, Christ, Henry. Well, I've already made a bit of coin and I can do something with it. And I can still keep going to the woods. Well, it's time for a change. Go and convince that gamekeeper you keep going on about. And I'll find something else to do.
Oh, and the gamekeeper will want to see some proof that I found the poacher and dealt with him. Got anything?
I could give you my equipment. It'd be pretty hard to survive without it, but...
To poach without it?
Yeah, that's settled then.
All right.
Alright, good. Thanks, Hans. Can I... Let's steal his food. Oh. Really? Alright. Well, that's good. That worked out quite well. Poachers done with. Alright, so we've got Hermit, Zhelyov. Yeah, we're not riding back there. Let's go. First time that guy hasn't showed up and ridden away.
Blessings to
You don't have to worry about the last poacher either anymore. But it was one hell of a job, I can tell you.
Really? Go on. Where was he?
North of Trotsky. He had a small camp there. Below a cliff. Just like you said.
I'm sure he realised there wasn't any point resisting. What did you do with him?
He resisted.
I had to kill him.
Why did you have to?
That fella wasn't keen on being arrested. The first thing he did was draw a hunting knife on me. He's done for, in any case.
Got any proof?
I found this gear on him. He probably used it to make traps, and some tongs as well. Probably for pulling out teeth and that.
Look how well kitted out them poaching vermin are. I see why he didn't want to just pack it in. He had a good thing going there. Good work. Here's your reward.
Thanks. That's a generous reward.
We don't have any more poachers, so take it as a parting gift from us huntsmen. It'll be a long time before any more of the arseholes turn up in the Trotsky forests. You sent out a clear signal what they can expect. Well, you can take a look at my bows if you want, and in return for your help, I'll take a bit off the usual price. Don't use it for poaching, though.
That's not a bad idea, you know.
Don't even think about
Don't
it.
even think
Of
about
course
it.
not. Thanks.
I'll tell Vostatek to do the same. But just between you and me, better buy one from me. Bows soaked in spirits aren't very hard wearing.
Sure, we'll actually buy bows from him, but
Greetings to you.
And also to you, young mate.
You silly doggy.
All right. So that's good. I'm gonna leave this episode here. Let's work out what we're gonna do next. So we need to stay away from Hans. There's the hermit, which I think. So we've got to do that. And the hermit's part of the that one. All right, so I think next is it's the Cumans next. I think will be the next next quest for us. Let's see what else is around here. What we got? New quest in Samin. Oh, we do Zhelyov. New quest at the inn. We can go to the Wagoners Inn. Cool. Alright. So we'll go. We need to do some selling. I think we need to go. I need to go somewhere with. We'll buy what I need. Or a general trader, but I think the general trader's probably in Zhelyov, knowing my luck. Main combat arena. Well, let's head back to Tarkov and we'll work out things from there. But yes, I want to thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance II, please remember to leave a like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel and want to see more, please subscribe, hit that notification icon. And comments. Please feel free to leave comments, because Pebbles the Wonder Horse really appreciates them. So does mine. Yeah, so until next time, yeah, laters.